Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how are you all keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher, yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress and some Ascii Dwarf Fortress at that, at the bequest, or the request, or whatever the hell word you could fit in there. We're going to take a look at some of the dwarves that we have named, and take a look at some of their thoughts, moods, all that kind of stuff, and just see who we have going on in the fort. So, and now I can't remember how to get into this stuff, right? So we also added a few names. We have, I added myself in because I'm egotistical, so that's happening. We added in 31325359C. Anybody who comments on a Dwarf Fortress video is becoming a dwarf. We have Wolf on 1T, and there was one more. Yes, Pierce Womack. So we'll just go through the ones that we have named and see if there's anything interesting. Enter thoughts and preferences. So this is Star. Within the last season, dejected after being unable to pray to Aran for too long, etc., etc. Ardent worshipper of Aran, he's a citizen of the Treaties of Reputing. 83 years old, born on the 1st of Slit in the year 167. He's very skinny. He has a grating, raspy voice. His sideburns are clean shaven. He has very long moustaches, neatly combed. He is quite quick to heal and agile, but he is susceptible to disease, which, you know, is great. He likes Pericles, silver, yellow, grossular, coral, cave spider, silk, etc., etc. He has great affinity for the language and the ability to focus. Like others in his culture, he holds craft worship to be of the highest ideals. He personally respects the law and does not care about family one way or the other. He dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. And there's a lot of other information here, so if this dwarf is yours, you can pause it and take a look and have a good read through it. But for now, we're going to just jump into Dwarf Comic here, see what he has to offer. Last season, felt satisfied at work. He's annoyed when he was caught in the rain, aren't we all? He felt satisfied at work. He felt euphoric due to inebriation. Gotta love that. He's a citizen of the, he's 87 years old, born in 163. He is strong, but he is slow to heal. He likes olivine, gold, indigo, tourmaline, giant ibex leather, giant cave toad bone, a few more of those things. He's very good intuition, but he has poor analytical abilities, little willpower, and a meager kinesthetic sense and poor creativity. And yeah, once again, if this is you, you can pause and take a wee look. So we're just going to quickly go through all of these, just to give people just a sense of, you know, who their dwarf is. Bored at leading an unexciting life for so long. Jesus, cheer up, lad. He felt satisfied at work. He was annoyed when caught in the rain. Yep. He's 79. He's the youngest so far. Quick to heal but weak. He has a good creativity but has little willpower. And dreams of mastering a skill, as all dwarfs do. He personally finds introspection to be a waste of time, finds romance distasteful, and respects the law. Clockwork 621. Let's see what you're all about. Annoyed at the lack of chairs, satisfied at work, quick to heal but is flimsy and weak. He has poor empathy, a poor memory, next to no willpower and lousy creativity. He personally believes that freedom and interdependence are completely non-negotiable and would fight to defend them, and does not really value skills related to fighting. Now, this guy resonates with me quite a bit, because personally believes that freedom and independence are completely non-negotiable. That's me in a nutshell, and would fight to defend him, definitely, and does not really value skills related to fighting. Maybe not so much. I mean, I can respect skills for fighting, that I'm going to go out and have a fight, but, you know, they're there. So, Pierce Womack, one of our new dwarves, felt satisfied upon improving carpentry, almost never sick. She has great affinity for language, very good creativity, and a sum of patience. She personally is offended by leisure time and leisurely living, respects the development of skill, and doesn't particularly value loyalty. She sounds lovely. We're going to leave me to last. Gloryfire 21. 60 years old. Definitely the youngest so far. She's very weak though. She has a great memory, a natural inclination towards language and the ability to focus, but she has a meager ability with the social relationships, a large deficit of willpower, and little natural inclination towards music. She personally values family. She dreams of creating a masterwork, and this dream was realized. Okay, so that's not too bad. She's lived her dream. Maybe she had a more, you know, interesting dream. 3132. I'm not saying your whole name every time. It's just crazy. 50 years old, so by far the youngest. Let's see a trend here. Good creativity. He has questionable spatial sense, an iffy memory, very bad intuition, and little linguistic ability. He personally values tranquility and a peaceful day, has a negative view of those who exercise power over others, that I can understand too, considers craft worship to be relatively worthless. He's the odd one out here. Sees no value in holding back complaints and concealing emotions, and values self-control. And straight down now to Wolfen. What do we have here now? He's 53. Rarely sick, but is slow to heal, weak and very flimsy. He's a great kinesthetic sense, great intuition, great deal of patience, very good focus, a good feel for social relationships and willpower, but has poor empathy, little linguistic ability, and very bad analytical abilities. He personally thinks it is of the utmost importance to present a bold face and never grouse, complain, or even show emotion. Mahjong. Only a couple more to go, folks. 70 years old. Fine. Slow to tire and strong. Has questionable spatial sense, poor focus, iffy memory. Personally sees no value in holding back complaints. Okay, starting to see a wee bit of a repeat here. Second last one here. Incredibly tough and rarely sick, poor empathy and very clumsy kinesthetic sense. Person believes that perseverance is one of the greatest qualities somebody can have. Has a deep respect for animals, plants and the natural world. Prefers a noisy, bustling life to boring days without activity, and believes it is important to conceal emotions and refrain from complaining. If only more people thought like that. And I, of course, the most important person of all, me. She, apparently, you learn something new every day. Satisfied at work. Married to this guy and has 4 children. Jesus, I've been busy. Daughter of this person, worshipper of Lurit, quick to tire, very good focus, very good creativity, and a feel for music. Personally finds the pursuit of knowledge to be a waste of effort. This is not me at all. The pursuit of knowledge is everything. So, where did we leave off? Farming's grand, we're bringing in food, that's okay. This is our first storage level. Trying to remember now, do we have some jobs set up? We do indeed. Rock mechanisms done. Rock mugs are on repeat. Mason's workshop's got nothing in it. We've got the 2 carpenters, got all their stuff done. So rock throne and rock table. This one can... What do we want? I suppose you get some doors. Repeat. W. 5 to 10, that's fine. And is there anything else we really want out of it? Cover. H. Repeat. W. And 5 to 10 of those. So we have mugs there. We should have arrows and stuff down here. No, we don't. Let's go to W. Bolts. Repeat. Let's change the range in that to 25 to 30. And add new task. We want to... Not wooden crafts. Bone bolts, repeat, and we shall have 20 to 30 of those as well. What we have to remember is just to collect them every now and then, so we just aren't endlessly making them. And on ahead down to our first living area, which we've carved out for the most part. Do we have any doors to build at the minute? We do not. So we just let them play for a while. Do we have any tables? Oh, we do have some. How do we want to lay this out? So a row starting here. Okay, let's go table, planning mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yeah, that'll do it. So that's a gap of 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we want some chairs. Let's go to that. All along the sides. Anything else we want to do in here? We could have some sort of, I don't know, tables around this area or something, but for now, that'll do it. If we want, we can maybe throw some statues in there at some point. La-di-da-di-da. No idlers, it's a good thing. I'm going to wait for all the doors to be placed before I designate rooms, and I activated a few things in DF Hack. The merchants have embarked on their journey. Did I actually trade with them? Or did I forget? It's not important. Not important at all. so it's not. What I do want to take a look at though is some of these things I saw in DFX. So additional options, is it? Bedrooms. So we have 17 beds, we have 13 of them built, we have 4 unbuilt, so we have 0 bedrooms declared, 0 owned, etc. But we have 16 dwarves, and we have 16 dwarves without beds, or rooms that have been specifically set out for them. So we have some beds to build. So on that note, let's build some. So it's always the corner that is opposite the door. I have to remember that, because I will lose the plot if I get the, what would you call it, the symmetry messed up. If I mess the symmetry up, scrapping the fort, start it over. Can't be putting up with that nonsense. What we could do is, we don't have anybody idle at the minute though, so what is it that we have going on? We've pilot construct buildings that have been being ignored, let's just say. Designate a few more trees to be cut down. Because why not? We could actually also designate that this wagon can be deconstructed. May as well get a few extra materials out of it. And at this point, you know, it's nearly time that we... Okay, it's already slated for removal. Nice. So I'm kind of keen to see what we can do with a bit of this territory that we have here. I like this little outcrop that we have in the middle here. Might look to build a tower on it, just because why not? Obviously, none on the scale that we had in the Dwarf Tower series, but just like a little lookout tower. And maybe something that a couple of archers can fire down on if somebody's sieging us. And of course we have this massive plateau at the top here that we can utilize for some reason, although nothing grows on it. It is literally just a stone plateau, I think. What is this? Yeah, dolomite. So everything is getting done, which is good to see. I probably need to do a bit more mining to make sure we don't run out of raw materials in terms of stone and stuff. Speaking of stone, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, so GMQ, rock, coffin. Let's get 20 of them ordered. And we can put down some preliminary coffins, although I'm not hoping that we need them too soon, but you never know, you can't be too prepared for the worst. It is Dwarf Fortress after all. So it is. What is going on? Groundhog is fighting, dog is fighting. It's lovely. So we do have some tables placed, which means what I need to do actually is build a door. Let's just put down all the doors we need in planning mode. Well, for the rooms that have stuff inside them already. Because if you put the doors down in planning mode, you can actually declare rooms without having to wait for the doors to be placed, which is a fantastic little little hack, I'd say. Make dining room all of the space here and make it a meeting hall. There we go, and everybody will come in and have a lovely time. But what we also need to do is, there's a pile of suspended things in there. That's just great. Make bedroom. Whoops. Yeah, it's done. This should take down the bed count issues. Again, I'm kind of annoyed with myself that I made them just little rectangular rooms. It could have been a wee bit more inventive, but you know, I'm not known for my creativity. So if we give that a couple of seconds so that everybody can sort of register that whoever needs a bed has a bed, and see what's left over. So we go into Z, X, additional bedrooms. So we have beds 18 total, 14 built, 4 unbuilt. Well, nobody's taken a room yet. Unknown bedrooms 14. Because it's 7 each side, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, so 14 and 14 is 28. So it should see us through the next migration wave. But on that note, actually, it's probably worth considering another wing out here. Now, I do like symmetry, but I don't want to have everything look the same. So I might go with something slightly different for the rooms up here. What? I don't know. But whatever I do up here has to be mirrored at the bottom side as well. nobles and all that kind of stuff, they'll get rooms on a different floor, but I want to mix this one up a wee bit. I might go for my slightly L rooms. They're still 4 long, but so is this what I want? Just bear with me a sec till I figure this out. That's 5, 6, 7. So then we go X. Yeah. This'll do it. I hope. Started the wrong way around. I mean, it still works. It's not what I was planning for, though. Oh well. That doesn't look right. You know what? It looks so wrong. Start from scratch. I think this is what I want. Nope. Needs to be another one. So there we go. This should work this time. Right. Should have done a macro so I can just quickly repeat this on the other side, but oh well. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. And rinse and repeat. I'm not going to carve out the bottom side just yet because even though I said I want to do the whole symmetry thing, I'm going to leave it open just in case we want to do something slightly different. For me, the Sound Sense music is really, really loud. I'm hoping that doesn't come across when I edit it, or at least I remember to alter the sound, because I've had a few issues with sound recently since moving to my new house, because the room that I'm using for recording in, it's the smallest room in the house, but it's also the one room that I can't seem to get rid of the echo, which is quite annoying. But there you go, you know, first world problems. At least I have a room. Oh no, did I do a mistake? Something doesn't look right.
Sorry, sir, I can't do it.
As you can see, now that I've declared a meeting room, all the animals have moved into the meeting room. I have no idea. I know it's part of the game, but I have no idea why that happens. It doesn't seem to make logical sense to me. We definitely could do with a migration wave, though. You know, we've got a lot of jobs that need doing. A lot of jobs indeed. Uh-oh. Stray dogs been missing for a week. Probably just fighting a greyhound or fell off the... What are these things? Reindeer. Oh, okay, that's probably just my pasture, isn't it? Yep, yeah, it is. Let's see now. Pasture settings. Is there anything that needs pasteurized? No, not at the minute. So most of the wood's been taken in so far, but then we do have a couple of trees designated to be cut down, and someone is doing that, which is great. Mugs are continuously being created. It is winter. Our water source has frozen over, but luckily enough, it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem at the moment. And in actual fact, one of the last things I'm going to do in this episode, because we have the top mined out there, is going to designate some more mining to be done. So we are on level 134. Let's go down to 120. See if we hit any interesting materials on the way down. Hopefully they're mining straight away here, because I would like to. Yeah, there we go. So we'll follow their progress here, see if they hit anything interesting, and stop production of wood cabinets, which means we should have about 10 in storage, which means that we can start kitting out some of our existing rooms for some of our original dwarves, hopefully. Game. They just stop mining. God damn it, these dwarves are supposed to be industrious folk, do the jobs then. Be great. I want to just take a wee quick gander at this again. Units with bedrooms 0. How is this just not reading it right? No idea. No goddamn idea. Okay, they're not doing their job, so that's going to have to wait to the next episode because I want to keep these at around 20-minute mark because I know when I'm watching even the likes of Quill and stuff do their Let's Play series. If oh, we struck native silver. Get in. Silver Warhammers for the win. Our military is going to be badass. But yeah, as watching the likes of Quill 18, if their episodes start touching the 30-minute mark, such as like my episode 2, which I just got carried away and got lost track of time. It's just like, it almost seems like a chore, but 20 minutes, everybody has 20 minutes to waste. So I'm going to keep it around that mark. So on that note, this video is over before it gets any longer. So until next time, good luck and goodbye.